One day I'll figure out Twitch, actually. You know, like normally. It looks like I actually am live. That's good. Don't know if people can hear me, though. Looks like I actually am live. They can hear me. Alright, so what I need to do right now is I need to tell people I'm streaming. Especially the furthest bling. I need to make sure everyone is aware of it. Alright, so the first thing I'm doing is I'm having to stub out what I want the UI to look like. It will probably change like a million fucking times, but I gotta start with something. It will also probably change a million fucking times because there is no artist oversight yet. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at some pretty stereotypical like 2D turn-based RPG kind of dealies, because that's what we're going to be doing for the Magical Girl. Definitely not literally just Madoka game. You feel me? So we've got stuff like... Wow, that's super tiny. We got stuff like that. We've got... Fuck. 2D. Got stuff like this. That's too big. This is the life we live in. Alright. I don't like that one at all. We got things like this. And that uses symbols, which is supposed to be pretty good for replayability. Not replayability, accessibility, there we go. So ultimately, like, PL's going to decide what the background art looks like, etc., etc. I kind of want there to be more text, personally, replayability or not. Oh, great. So... fuck that one. We don't want to be too Final Fantasy-y. What can we do? I mean, I've got a pretty solid idea about what I want to do in my brain. I could just stub it out and decide where to go from there, but I want to have, like... Actually, this one's not too bad. Not what I want, but, like, the menu isn't bad. Alright, I think I've got an idea. So, yeah, sure, whatever, but I want I don't care anymore. Oh my god, just let me make a new layer. There. Alright, so we've got a new layer. First thing we need to do is we need to drop kick a magical girl onto it. I don't know why there's a lack of transparency. So I guess I'm going to save the magical girl rather than drop kicking. Magical girl drop. No, not a GIF. No. That was clearly not what I wanted. Was it called Canvas? Capture? No. Download.png. There we go. So, we got our magical girl. Doop-a-doo. It doesn't know anything other than that. I definitely want it flipped. Oh god, that's weird. Let's just roll with it. I definitely want it flipped, and I definitely want it shrunk. So we've got our magical girl sitting right around here. We want to have something, like I know the monster's size is going to be the same as the original magical girl. Rawr. So, like that. But obviously it's not just like a magic girl, it's, I don't know, distort? I don't fucking care. Yes. Okay, maybe not a whole lot of amplitude. That's a weird thing. What's a phase shift? Okay, whatever. Good enough. Yes, excellent. So we have a weird, scary squiggle, and I'm going to name it Monster. Because one of the things my indie game book mentioned was, holy fuck, don't let people mistake programmer art with final concepts. So, scary. Oh man, that's not big enough. There. Scary monster. But seeing the doll underneath will remind me what the actual aspect ratio is supposed to be. So let's save this as good enough for now. We'll stick it into downloads. We'll call it Magical Girl UI Proof of Concept. Okay. Oh hey, I've got chats. I'm supposed to be paying attention to this. Kind of wondering if I should make it like show up on the stream or not. Alright. Now ladies, I can add a Windows capture and I can try to make it be this fucking chat thingy. Except I can't. I have absolutely no idea what's going on with that chat thingy. Okay. Let's see. I've got the dashboard. I've got... There. I can pop the chat out. Poke. Are there actually people in the chat? Yes. Okay, so it's only the new shit. And then I can be like, hey, pay attention to me. Fuck. Okay, that was not what I meant to do. Hi, guys. GIMP. Go back to being GIMP. You go back to being this chatty thingy. Could. But don't be like 16 sizes big. And now people can, like, keep track of what I'm responding to, when and if I respond to people, whatever. Hey, Io. I'm doing terrible things with your dolls. Or rather, I'm encouraging people to do terrible things with your dolls. Alright, so... now we've got... a fucking ground. Again, I'm supposed to make sure nobody thinks this is the final fucking art. And, like, PL will figure out exactly what the dimensions, like, where's the ground, where's the not ground. Fucking ground. Nobody is ever going to accuse me of not being good at specifying my shit. And it's a dark and spooky night, so we've got sky. Poop. So what we have is... okay. Now, the UI I wanted to mimic, the one I liked so much, was... all y'all go away right now. Was it this one? Yes. So what I like about this is it's got the things you can do and then a submenu on the right that can give you more details. Because we definitely want to have, like, and there's this weird little box where it tells you about it. That's great. That's absolutely fantastic. We can do things with that. So... alright, let's make a new layer from visible because I'm lazy right now and I don't want to keep track of shit and we've got a deadline. Okay? Okay. So what we want is absolutely obviously non-final art to go here. On top of the fucking ground. Oh. Okay, fine. New layer, name menu. And you're over the fucking ground. You're definitely over the fucking ground. Then we've got some text, and it's black. No one's going to assume this is final. What we have is, like, every magical girl has, let me go find magical girl sim. There it is. Let's get one of these. So the whole point is we currently have a system where every magical girl has 3 custom bullshitty things. Oh shit. No, I don't want to be in typing mode. There. So we've got 3 magical things. We've got a magical attack, a weapon, and a magical companion we're dealing with. Alright. So I accidentally made the menu just the word R, which is definitely a word. Definitely a word that should be at 300 fucking pixels of font. You know what? I don't like you. Go away. Delete layer. Delete layer. I don't care anymore. There. Now, we're not going to default to 300 point... you know what? We'll stay papyrus. Whatever. So the 3 main things we can do are we can... weapon, magic, companion, and pay the blood price. Which is definitely not ominous sounding at all, and thank you all for understanding. What? Will it let me? Yeah, okay. So now we can definitely up the font size. 48. Okay, fine. I'll just make it called blood price. No. Alright, so if we click on one of them, let's say we've clicked on, let's get our obligatory, I promise this is not the final art thing, menu. And let's highlight. Excuse me. Actually, no, fuck. Let's go over to this guy, and let's make it obvious that it's a menu that opens up. The rest of them are just commands you do. Right? Like, you're not gonna pick a... You only have one weapon. It's fucking the tiara. So... Whatever, we got a box. The box is also white. With horrific papyrus inside. Thanks, Shogun. So blood price could be... Health. Bargain. 75 HP. Power. Bargain. Like, we like, none of this is like... We haven't actually brainstormed shit yet. So this is just some placeholders so I can see, like, how many different things do we want. So you can get health, you can get power, you can get... Fuck, we don't actually have other stats yet, do we? I mean, we've got all the magical girl stats, but they don't do shit, obviously. Legacy bargain. Like, maybe you specifically have to opt in for your heir, because the whole point of this is they're gonna die a lot. So next generation magical girls will get a boost. Fuck, that's too small. 48's too big. Perfect. Alright, so let's get out our handy dandy, I swear to God, KR, don't murder me pen. And we'll be like, okay, you've highlighted the... Yep, that's exactly what I meant to do. Thank you for understanding. Click on the menu, click on the fucker. Nothing's typing, I guess because I'm selecting something. There. So we have that selected, and then we have Legacy Bargain selected. And then we have a third fucking thing. Let's actually get rid of this pasted layer. There's the scary monster. Scary monster for Game of the Year all years. Not even like Villain of the Year, it's just like, it's the Game of the Year. Oop. Alright, and then we're gonna have some fucking papyrus. And we're gonna explain what a legacy bargain is. Trade future health for giving more of your power to future magical girls. Beware. Offering up more health than future you can spare. There. So the game is totally warning you. Alright, let's export this to shitty programmer UI. With typos included are very important. They're how my culture works. Do not add a plush Donald IO, like, oh god, we're going to get in trouble if we have art assets we cannot own in this contest. I mean, you should overall, but not before the contest. Okay. No, the only thing we can spend is life, Paradox Dragon. Like, the whole point is you have to spend life as currency, is the theme of the contest we're going for. And it is future health. So the way this is going is, if you spend 75 HP, you get 50 right now, okay? But you're going to have to pay 75 after the boss fight. And so the main challenge is, can you beat this monster without immediately dying afterwards? And it's meant to be like a pact or a bargain or magical Madoka. Like, it's a contract that is not in your favor. But the whole point of the legacy system is that the next magical girl that shows up, so if you die from having, drained your life via dark magics, you become the next boss, is what the plot is, Madoka style. So either you stop the rampaging monster, yay, everyone's happy, or you die trying, in which case the monster's still rampaging, or you become the next monster. And then either way, unless you win, like win and win correctly, the loop continues. And then because we've got procedural magical girls, we're trying to lean into that. So then the next magical girl shows up and they go, whoa, this is a really robust doll engine. Like, we're leaning into that. And you play as the next magical girl. And if you took the legacy bargain, or, you'll get a small boost no matter what, but you inherit the magical girl amulet or whatever, you put it on, you're slightly stronger than your predecessor, especially if they took the legacy bargain. So the whole point is eventually, over like 3 or 4 loops, you can eventually win without relying on demonic magic, is what it's going to be. The theme of the jam is life is currency. So we did a bunch of brainstorming last night about what we could do with that. And so we decided that life is literally almost like mana. It's the only thing you can buy. But it literally, like, DM specifically had the idea that it was a tab, one that could be called to do. So hey, you can spend more life than you have. That's not a good thing. Why did you think that was a good thing? Like, you're not gonna die immediately, but once the tab comes due, you're fucked. So we want players to be able to make mistakes, and there's not really a downside other than it being creepy and your high score being how many magical girls did it take you to break the cycle. Like, I mean, in theory, maybe you could win in one girl, So that's what we've got going on. I'm gonna post this in the Ludum Dare channel. KR's here. But this is what I'm gonna be coding to. So this is what I'm going to be aiming for now, UI-wise. But yeah, I tried to make sure the magical girl was smaller than the scary monster. I made sure that it's like, okay, we've got lots of information, we explain what's going on. Alright, so what do I need to do right now? Well, for one, I should probably get the stream over to my code section. Alright, because we're not going to be doing anything in GIMP for a while. So, is it this one or is it this one? I can't fucking tell. Alright, so I was asking, do you need any generic assets for the game? We definitely need scary monster parts. Like, the goal is for the scary monsters to literally, like, it's a new doll set, but it's going to use the same layers in the same positions as the magical girls. Because we don't want it to be obvious the first loop that it's literally just your previous magical girl, but we also want it to be, you can transform a magical girl into Well, hold on, I got distracted because Kara's saying something. Okay. So Kara is saying, scrolling through the body layer for the magical girl dolls, I think I have to throw out the previous idea for limbless torso. The outfit assets already existing won't really allow for it. And what I'm saying is that we're not augmenting the magical girl doll set, we're replacing it. I have a dog, and the dog is angry. Sorry about that. There's been no work on the Monster Maker yet. I think KR is brainstorming it right now. PL's working on backgrounds. I'm sorry about the dog. So the whole... Tina, come here, Tina. Tina. Let's go, Tina. Yeah, I know you're mad. Come here. I'm trying the game, Tina. You can do it. I know you can. Alright, so, the whole point for the Monster Maker is I'm trying to organize multiple artists on it. I don't know if you've seen any Magical Madoka Insufferable Oracle IO, but, the monsters in it, which is definitely the feel we're leaning toward, because it's a horror Faustian bargain magical girl show. The monsters don't match the art style for the rest of the universe. They're wrong. They're either hyper-realistic or hyper-cartoony, and they don't make sense. And so by having multiple artists with multiple styles, all just sort of Farrago it up, you know, big stupid pile, I think we can get that kind of vibe, while also not stressing out anybody to fit existing styles either. Alright, so I was gonna shove you guys at the, thing. Yes. I want you guys to be in IntelliJ. Boop-a-doo. Actually, I'm gonna be right back. Apparently an alarm's going off. Let me go kill that. Anna. Oh, hey. Oh, I'm up earlier than I thought I was gonna be. Alright. What am I doing and why? I am organizing this so you guys can see a little better. I mean, it doesn't have to be, quite that redonk. There. So you guys can see, like right now, we are leveraging existing doll set assets. We are leveraging, like, you know, we already have this magical girl has these things, you know, but we're not literally using the, the idle game looking, you know, screen mechanic thing. Alright, so first thing I need to do then, before I do anything else, is we need to make a new screen, because we're not just leveraging the existing one. So this is going to be Ludum Dare 20 Spring 2019 is what we'll call it. We're gonna call it Magical Girl Blood Price. We can come up with a different name later. Ludum will be the script we'll run. We are getting rid of that bubbly vector background thing. So copy main and we make it Ludum. So what should happen right now is we will run this, and we will get exactly what we currently have. Alright, and we want to drag this out, and I'll give you guys a, once it's actually finished compiling, I'll show you what the result is so we can follow along at home. But it's taking a while to compile. The compiling notification is slightly off screen for y'all. It's, God damn it. I have not actually updated Magical Girl Sim to Dart 2.0. So that's a thing I'm gonna need to do. Good to know. What is the most recent thing I've updated to Dart 2? Probably Wiggler Sim. New window. What I'm doing is I'm opening up Wiggler Sim in the second window so I can see what stats I'm supposed to copy over. Alright, so we've got our pub spec. We update to a new thing. We don't need, shit, fuck. Dev dependencies, we should only need a few things. There we go. As far as transformers go, what did... There is no Transformers section. Instead, we should have this. Okay. I don't even know if anyone can ever read this, but we're gonna update the major version because, like, whatever, we're here. FarragoFiction.com Magical Girl Sim. Skip dependencies. Tina, it's okay. I promise. Vaguely have the same. I'll say out what I've been typing in Discord real quick. Alright, so what I'm suggesting for the Monster Dog set is have the same layers as Magical Girl. That means, so Magical Girl dolls have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 layers in a specific order. So, like, the Monster Glasses layer is on top, so it can be literally anything. Alright. What's Magical Girl Sim doing? Tina. I know you're not happy, lady, but that's no reason to use that kind of language. There's some neighbors are doing things. I don't know if you guys can hear, but historically she's not happy about that kind of shit. Let's all agree that suddenly having to upgrade something you forgot didn't need upgrading is kind of bullshit. Did it? Oh man, I've got to upgrade credit slib. This is on me. Alright, so let's update fucking credit slib, you guys. Which you guys don't even, like, I don't even have that open for you guys to look at, but the important thing right now is it's just more of this bullshit, you know? Tell me. Right. So credit slip is doing the same thing. I was asking how I'd feel about a parrot head, and the answer is, of course, yes. Dulcets are hard. They're hard and no one understands. So the big thing about the Monster Doll set is that as long as... Okay, yeah. Alright, so the only thing that has to exist, like every single magical doll, has the face, like the eyes on the mouth, and the bows in the same location. So for the monsters, as long as there is something physically there, like you can't have a monster that's too short. Other than that, you could have a giant fucking worm thing that has, I don't know, anime eyes on its chest. I don't care. It's meant to be creepy and weird, and I mean, there might not even be anime eyes in the Monster Maker, you know? Alright, so let's see what the code's doing. Character lib is very unhappy. But it's okay. It just wants things like UTF-8 to be uncapitalized. I've done this before. Magical Girl Sim, I should have had you updated sooner. Oh, fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes shit just doesn't be working. Tell me. Oh, wow. This is one of the reasons why we are putting so much effort into reusing code where we can, is because you do find times like this. Where, okay, you're still saving time, but fuck the entire world, it's gonna take some effort. Do I actually have it? Could not care less. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is credit lib has some test code. So it's as simple as run the fucking test code. Yeah. Is it working? The darv dev output has dependency. Oh, because I don't. Maybe I should just shove you guys over at the other code I'm working on right now, because it's taking a little bit longer than I expected. It doesn't know what build runner is, which is this stuff I need to copy over. Upgrade dependencies. And mostly it's just sitting. Alright, so I was suggesting that we have thematic ties within a dull part. Let's see how many different, that's doable. It's not like insanely doable, but like 10 different socks. Alright, so is it compiling? Let us all agree that Dart 2 is a very useful system once I get it running. Alright, has it actually worked? It hasn't, because this is the timeline I've chosen to live in. Well, I mean, no, it's compiling. This might be working. I guess in the meantime, I'll make a new window capture unit so you guys can see the output. You know, that doesn't exist yet. Yes. That is exactly what we want at all times. I'll just drag that up when I'm showing people shit, you know? This is confusing. Okay. The problem is it needs to be .js, main.dart.js. That's the problem. I can fix this. Actually, I should probably put it on the window I specifically, opened up for you guys. Excellent, good. This is exactly what I wanted, except the opposite of that. Yay. Alright, so testing. Okay. The page exists. Okay. Okay. So what does WigglerSim have to say about files? They should be type application JavaScript and they should be dart.js. Okay. Hey, Donut. Ah, oh, hey, guys, look, something happened. Let me drag it up so you guys can see. Look, oh, no, fuck, don't drag that. This one, drag this one. Look! The fact that the doll isn't there is fine, it's just a library, it doesn't have any art, but I feel good about this. I'm gonna commit the code. And then that will let Magical Doll Sim work, which will let me start, which will let, you know, 6 years later. Hello, kitten. I do hear your screams. You are very good at screams. That's not true at all. I know. Baby. I know you are very good at screams. You know what I'm very good at? That's right. I'm very good at failing to make magical girls. Alright, so what can you guys see right now? I'm going to, in Magical Girl Sim, upgrade dependencies again, because I just upgraded Credits Lib. Our hope is that absolutely everything else is already 2.0, which I'm pretty sure it is. You're a very good kid. You're a cute kid. Yes. Both of the kitties scream. That looks useful. So Magical Girl Sim is currently pre-compiling and indexing. This is good. And I mean, if everything turns out right, we won't have to change anything in Magical Girl Sim, because all of the bullshit was in Credits Lib. Hey, kitty. I know. You're a cat. Your screams are legendary. Alright. Process finished. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna take a while to build. Oh shit. Dev server. So it'll take a few minutes to build. Ah. Yeah. Hey. Yes, I know you are very happy and that you own this laptop in particular. You're very good at owning things, kitten. Yep. Hi, Donut. You're a cat. Alright. Let's see what it did. Alright, so first thing we have is the pink background. Oh yeah, I forgot to, ow, cat. I forgot to make it .js and JavaScript. That should be all we need. Let's see what happens next time. That actually always happens for some reason when I refresh. Hey, we got the news bar, and we've, Alright, so obviously I am accidentally not, Let's make sure the dolls actually exist. Yeah, there they are. So let me show you guys what's happening. Actually, it's not, letting you see my what? Can I just... Is it really not gonna let me? Well, that's its own special form of bullshit, isn't it? Okay, well, you can see. It says, images, magical dolls, eyes, 3.png is not found. But we can go over here. And we can see eyes, and oh. Oh, guys, it makes way more sense now. I did a doll slurp recently. And it's using, probably global ideas of JSON, although I thought it should be going for the local copy if it's being run local, but whatever, I don't care. This is fixable. Like, if it thought the images didn't exist and they did, that would be an entire different bullshit soup, but this is fixable. So I'm copying and pasting it in another window. I'm telling it to defer. Yeah, look, there's a 3. So let's try again. Yes, ActiveX object is not defined. Ooh, yes. I'm not going to claim that these dolls are pretty. Well, I mean, some of them are. That corrupt doll is amazingly tacky, and I love her. Okay. What am I doing right now? I am... What am I doing right now? Okay, I think I know what I need to do. What I need to do is kill all the windows and... Man, I see blood price and I see, like, half-blood prints, so... That's a thing. Shit. I'm going to make this quieter. Now. Manic's music is still so perfect for this. Alright, so we've got a to-do pile. Yeah, okay, whatever. Auto-complete all you want. You fucking animal. Alright, so we've got that design. We need a half-size magical girl far left. So let's write that down. Half-sized magical girl far left. Actually, let's drag this back down so you can see what I'm typing. So we need a half-size magical girl far left. Full. Flipped. Turnways. Full-size magical girl right. Placeholder, eventually monster. Menu boxes bottom. Oh, we also need to remove the current name shit. Alright, what am I doing right now? Alright, I can remove the current game shit pretty easy. Bam. Already done. Look at that. Fantastic. Okay, so what we need is... I'm just going to make a new object entirely. I'm not going to try to make this work with the existing magical girl sim. I can worry about wiring it together later. Blood. Price. Game. Class, blood, price, game. So, let's get our to-do pile up in here. Boop. To-do. Boop. Each blood price game has a... Ooh, that'd be nice. Has an array of past girls. Because that way we can keep, like, we can guilt people and show them all their girls. Array of past monsters. Current monster. Current girl. Menu shit? Question mark? Okay. The first thing we need is we need to extend magical girl character object. It's got I can probably just do it here. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll put everything in blood price till it gets too big. Then I'll make new files. Blood price girl. Extends magical girl character object. Alright, what does it say magical girl character object needs? Oops, capital G. I mean, that seems pretty useful. Alright, so first thing we want is blood price girl, current girl. We want to be able to instantiate the blood price game. With a random girl. Ooh. Hey, kitten. I literally don't know what you're mad about. You either take in a blood price girl or you don't. Oh, you know what? We're gonna make it a name param because I like those. They're so much cleaner. I literally don't understand what it's yelling about. Usually that means I typoed. Like, you're not even giving me a red squiggle to worry about. Like, you're giving me a red squiggle, but there's no red. Expected a class member. Fine, we'll Google this. Yeah, fuck off, Google. Oh. Nope, that don't make sense. So what the fuck was different? Maybe I shouldn't have put the, the thing. I'm getting more comfortable real quick. There. Alright, so what do I need to do now? Well, I want to test that the girl gets rendered, and I want to test that she gets rendered on screen where I expect her to. I also want to have an absolute bullshit background. Which, actually, I'm thinking the absolute bullshit background should be my absolute bullshit UI guide. That way I can be like, hey, look, I'm actually rendering shit. It's on screen. Like you do. I am sleepy. But that's okay. I'm allowed to be sleepy. Alright, so if I were this bullshit image, I'm just gonna make an entire directory just for blood price. And again, we're probably gonna rename it like 16 times. Absolutely fucking not. Why didn't you pay attention to what I was doing? Yes. Why are you hung up? You know what? Fuck the entire world. I will just drag and fucking drop this manually. So in regular game, how do we get a random fucking girl? Ah. We blood price girl. Oh, okay. That's true. This brings us fully into the HTML universe. And then we needed to also have a random girl. Shit, no, not you. The magical girl needs it. Yeah. Actually, one thing I'm curious about is, do we have Google Analytics? Yeah, we do. So I'll be able to see people voting on us. Alright, so let's confirm what's the mechanic we use for displaying over here. Yeah, no, that's super easy. We're not even gonna bother sinking money. Alright, so we are going to be we're going to print out the image. Okay. So we'll do that. No, we wanna because it's an array, you can have multiple classes. We're going to parent.append container to do draw magical girl turn ways on the left and half size. We're all going to agree that magical girl should be turn ways and half size. Alright, so let's add game box real quick. We have game box. Right now I just want to play around with background, URL, up one, nope. I want to play around with the background instead of an actual image tag right now. Images, blood price, shitty programmer. Let's see what happens. Well, we haven't actually called display yet, so let's call display. Ludum. We're going to start a blood price game equals new blood price game. If you sit on the left. Wow, that was a lot of game.display query selector output. That means go find the thing that is the output, i.e. the thing named this output right there, and append to it. Ludum is currently angry at me for some reason because I didn't finish that. So then we go over. I expect there to be a new div, and for that div to, yeah, it didn't work, to have an image in it. So let's get the blood price game. Window.alert. Trying to display. Alright, it's definitely trying its best. So let's get our width is going to be 1280 px. Height is going to be 800 px. We're going to say background color is going to be programmer error. So I should see a giant red box, you know, once it actually loads. I do not. The fuck? Did I typo the word height? No, there's a space. There it is. And so then now it's supposed to be 720 is what the height's supposed to be. Oh, that's why it's looping a bit. Okay, I need to let PL know. Alright, Okay, what the fuck am I doing? Fuck. Right. Boop. So I want to draw a doll. First, I'm going to draw a doll on screen, anywhere, don't care. Nope. Trying to figure this out, you know? What did it ask me? Alright. No, we don't want the portrait. We want... How do the girls get drawn? Current screen dot setup. Oh Lord. I mean, as much as possible, I want to reuse the work I already have, right? Alright. Oh, what the fuck? I'd like everyone to understand that these magical girl dolls are actually literally magic and don't draw themselves. That's the portrait. We can make a viewer. Okay, whatever the fuck a team scream is, that makes a bit more sense. If you pass in a canvas, it will draw. Oh. The existing library works for that. Okay. I'm just gonna use dull code. I don't need to do it the same way they do. Yeah, let's refactor later. Alright, so we're going to make a canvas element. Doll canvas equals, and then we're going to say blood price girl dot doll. Fuck. No, we're saying current girl. Boop. And then we're gonna wait this shit. Then we're just going to put that on screen, literally anywhere. We do not give any fucks. It's okay. We got it. Alright, so then it's just a matter of turnways and to the left. This is fine. Alright, so now we're gonna stub this out. For the container. Alright, so how do we make a doll turnways? I know how this works. Orientation equals doll.turnways. That should just work, because we have doll shit. I really need to get rid of that alert. Yeah, that's a turnways doll. And then we've got the canvas, so instead of appending, we want to shrink it. Can we draw but scale? We can draw it all embossed. That's for the cards, I remember that. Draw, what can we do with scale? Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Alright, well, I know what to do. It'll be simple. Alright. Equals new canvas element. Width is going to be cache canvas divided by 2 dot floor. That means, like, you know, make it an integer. Don't make it a decimal number. Cache canvas dot height divided by 2 floor. And I do see a typo there. Width. So we're saying make it, and then we're going to be like int ratio equals 2. So it'll be a lot easier to change that in a second, because I have no idea if 2 is the right number. And then we are going to dollcanvas.context2d.drawImage cache canvas 0, 0. Oops, if we do that, we're not going to there. So what that does is keep it from being scaled. Yeah. So what that's doing is, otherwise we would only get like the top half of a magical girl instead of a magical girl that is shrunk. We got only the top half of a magical girl anyway. Oh, instead of cache canvas, it was supposed to be doll canvas. Doop. There we go. We got a tiny match. Oh, that's almost the exact right size, isn't it? Look at that. That's really useful. I think nobody's like joined currently on Twitch BTW. Oh, no, there's 3 people. Okay. Alright, so now I need to move it around, and I know exactly how to do that. So we're going to say position is relative. We're going to say top is 0px. We're going to say left is also 0px. What changes? Nothing. We're going to say absolute. Yes. And then we're going to say you're going to be 100. Oh, shit. No, I meant 0. You're the one I meant to be 100. A little bit more. 50, 60, 70, 65. That's perfect. And then to fully match up to the whatever we want, 10, 20. That's almost perfect. Boom, look at that. You can't even tell. Seamless. So what we're going to want is dull canvas classes add. We're gonna say something like, let's name it blood doll. Blood for the blood doll. And then we'll say blood doll. Basically, we just copy the shit we tested out over here. Actually, could you see me testing it out? You couldn't. Check it. I was haxing. I was typing numbers. Sorry. The numbers we typed were these numbers. Hacks. So the next time I load, it should be synced with the placeholder girl doll. And it is. We are the champions. So actually, I'm pretty happy that I figured out, like, yeah, that's half. Like, I love watching it come in. Alright, that's perfect. That means we need to update Magical Girl Doll. I need to actually commit. Alright, what am I doing? Magical Girl Sim is upgraded to 2.0 and has basic blood price functionality for Ludum Dare. Alright, so let's spawn a monster, I guess. A fake monster. Okay, what do I need to do right the fuck now? I want to spawn... Wait, no. I've got a fucking to-do pile for a reason. That is to done. That is to done. Alright, so then we need to do the monster. This is simple. It's a series of steps anyone can do. Now, we are going to display monster. Now we're going to display the monster first, so that if they ever, like, interact, the girl will always be on top, because she's the main character. And we can get rid of these to-dos. We get rid of the fuck. Fuck, okay, monster girl. We can decide later if it's literally the same kind of inherited doll set, but we don't care. To do, make actually a monster doll set, not a magical girl. It's a subset. Oh, question mark. Alright, oh, I'm sleepy. Okay, so now we're displaying the monster. So we need a monster girl. Monster girl. We're not gonna take in a monster girl. That's never gonna be a thing we have to care about. Ah, fuck it, whatever. I don't care anymore. Maybe future me cares. It took like 2 seconds. Bam. So we've got it, Dirt 2.0 always tries to automatically call, like, constructors instead of classes, and it's really confusing, because I'm used to different functionality. Alright, monster girl. Monster. Alright, so we're going to display the monster girl. Oh, shit, but it's not going to be turnways. We don't got a fucking ratio. So actually we can just flat out monster doll. What happens when we do that? Cool. So I'm gonna drag this up so you guys can watch me hacks IRL. In real time, I guess is what I mean. So we've got our monster doll and we need to move, so position is absolute. That's pretty good. We're gonna say top is 0px. Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of layering because, like, there's secretly a box around her. Let's say a background color is red. So you see, like, there's actually this whole thing. I mean, in theory, we want to have there not be any padding. Oops. Yeah, it's not actually letting me move it. Whatever. This one's got padding. Bam! No padding! Like, that's what we get if there's absolutely nothing but the box. So we don't wanna drag the monster girl up or anything, because it'll get weird. But we do want her to be right 0px. White. Hi, Gamebox. Your position is relative. There. And let's go take that monster and get rid of the example. So, like, the actual monsters are going to be, you know, they can be bigger than a magic girl. So they can be, you know, there'll be stuff up there maybe. I don't care. I don't know. Do we want to make it even bigger? If we did, it would just be overlapping this shit and would get blurry. So let's not worry about that. Alright, so what we want to make sure is that Gamebox, so Gamebox is going to have position relative. That's what I'm typing underneath here. Let's grab, oh shit. Grab this fucker. What they mean. Alright, so I've got my monster, but I'm trying to set everything up. Boy, I'm tired. I'll probably take a break soon so I can recharge. Alright, and it will be 0, and what did we say? We said for the monster, just 0 and 0. And it's right, not left. So when I refresh, we'll get that padding back. Which I don't really care either way. But the monster... Yeah. Oh. I need to reposition the, that monster girl was, the magical girl was not expecting the padding, so I've got to undo. It might just be as simple as, alright, so it's 147 and 3 is what I need now. So when I refresh, perfect. And of course, the whole point is the box on the right, this one, is only going to be there if you click a bargain. Like, so you're mostly going to be able to see the full scary monster. Alright, so let's get rid of that to-do element. Alright, so now we're on the menus. Oh shit. The weapon, magic, companion, options. We're making it CSS. And then we need blood price. Click to open new box. Blood price sub options. Click to open third box with button for contract or some shit. I forgot this thing's full. Whatever. So you see I've got my new to-do pile. Keep the eyes on the prize. And then drag this back down. Commit. Alright, I'm gonna stop streaming for now and come back later. Give myself like a half-hour break. You know how it is.